Taysgreenlife, and I'm here with Tyler from NOTAKEBACKS.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So, what is NOTAKEBACKS?
So No Takebacks is a pop punk, emo slash post hardcore band that I started a couple years back, and like pretty recently, as in like the last 2 years, started taking kind of serious.
And so you say like what you said? I'm sorry. You said it was a post popcore. That's what you said. This is bad. I'm bad.
Uh, Pop punk, emo, like post hardcore
Okay.
mix.
So, what would you say some of your influences are?
The story so far is a pretty big one. I like Armor for Sleep a lot. And then, of course, I like bands like 4 Year Strong and A Day to Remember. So that's where we get like some of our heavier elements from.
I love that.
And I listen to Counterparts pretty regularly lately. So there's some hardcore going on.
I got like well, like what I would listen to typically, like right now, is deathcore and hardcore. I'm really big into Unity right now, and like Varials and
Oh, Varials is a good one.
Currents. Currents is one of mine. Infant is one of mine. Like all of it. It's just that whole like dark, angry, like mystical sound I'm like really into lately. But
Yeah,
when I'm in my like feelings, I gotta put the 4 Year Strong and like the story so
yeah.
far on, and I'm actually gonna be seeing them like 3 times coming
Oh,
up soon.
really?
So I have like there's like Warp Tour I'm trying to hit. There's like Louder Than Life I'm trying to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And then they have a tour right after, which is like in October, and I'm like, I can hit them 3 times if I really wanted to, and I think I'm gonna because I think putting feelings into music is important, and going to live shows is important, and festivals and seeing for where like they started off really tiny, now it's like Warp Tour's fucking 2-day event and it's like $200.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's crazy what Warped Tour's turned into since it's
yes,
came back.
yes. And speaking of Warp Tour, that was probably a big influence too. Seeing post-hardcore, all of them coming
Oh
through
yeah.
like the local sense. Um, do you think that plays an important part in music, is being the local and doing stuff like that?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's almost like me and my bandmates kind of joke around that like that sort of stuff is like taking your dues, like doing a lot of the local shows and like starting off smaller and kind of building your way up to those larger events. I mean, of course there are exceptions to that where like obviously if your band's like really good and people really like your music, you're kind of going to elevate there a little bit faster. Um and it's cool that like Warp Tour follows, or at least used to follow, such a DIY format. In a sense, like I know it was still kind of like a corporate festival, but it was very like DIY styled at the same time. I always
Mhm.
felt. Whereas like now, I think it's kind of moved away from that quite a bit.
So have you been to any of like the new Warp Tours? Did you try to go to them?
I was looking at buying tickets
Yeah.
to go to Florida with one of my friends, and then I don't know, I just got like really disenchanted by the whole idea of having to like travel that far and like stay overnight, and like
Yeah.
that's just not the experience I remember it being when I was, growing up. So
Yeah.
I don't want to experience it that way.
Yeah, I think because I went to DC and it was on a 2-day notice. It was on like a 4-hour notice that I was going. So I yeah, well, so like I guess when the festival starts getting closer, the ticket prices drop. So a bunch of
Okay.
people are like selling their tickets, getting rid of it. Well, everybody was talking about how it's not going to be good. DC is going to suck. It's not going to be big. It's not going to make any money. It's not going to be good. So like people were just not going. And so my friend picked up like 2 tickets for like $40. I was like,
Nice.
how did you do that?
Yeah,
How?
that's a
And
good
she was like, I
score.
got you. She's like, I got you. So we drove to DC, and the first day I had a really good time. I was a little late, so I missed like the some of the bands I wanted to see. But it was an experience. Like if you go to festivals, that's what it feels like. It's a festival, you know?
Yeah.
But they do the same stuff. Like you can actually like they have like a ton of merch tents and the bands will just be chilling there all day. And you can actually come up and like talk to them. And they make the
Nice.
experience better because there was like a station where it has like battery powers like for
Oh,
your
really?
phone. And I was like, what? What?
That's
And
the
you just rent
craziest
it.
thing to me.
Yeah.
I feel like
Um,
when I was a teenager, though, I don't think I was like on my phone while I was there. Like, I don't remember. I think I had a flip phone still, even
yeah,
actually.
me too.
Yeah, I did. I did still have a flip
Yes.
phone, so I don't think I was on my phone very much while I was at Warped Tour.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I think being on your phone is new, like a new thing. And we're also adults now. We're not like angsty teenagers. So we have jobs and we're willing to throw a little bit of money for an experience. So I
Right.
think a lot of people do that, especially like I saw what is it? Videos in Long Beach. I was like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. That too many people, like I was like, fuck that. Um, but it was an experience that people were willing to pay for. The only thing I do wish was we were, back in the day, like
Hmm.
no one cared about what they looked like or their
Right.
phones, and it was more, yeah, the experience. Other than it adding on, like you could experience bands for 2 days. Like I
Right.
think that's pretty cool instead of
Now,
just
was
like
was the format like less overlaid? Like back in the day, you used to only be
yes.
able to catch like half of the band that you like set, and then rush to the next one to maybe catch like the last song.
Yes. There's like they set it up festival like I don't know exactly who owns Warped Tour, but they set it up to where like it's like an actual like big festival and you're not gonna like miss there wasn't a ton of overlaps. They even brought out the inflatable like schedule thing.
Oh, that's sick.
And they did the bikes on the what do you call that thing? But
Oh, the half pipe.
yes, they brought that back. They had like a ton of like they did have local bands that did the what was it, the Road to Warp tours, and they did like the day after they would go to like other states and do different shows too. And so if you didn't want to spend money at Warp Tour, you were bound to like catch them out on their tours.
Oh, they did
Um
like the Road to Warp Tour events as well, right? Yeah, yeah.
and they had a ton of local bands, and I think that's important too with festival season. But starting as like a smaller band, obviously going to festivals and big shows like that is the plan. Like that's the move.
Hmm.
What steps do you think you as a you and your band need to take to get to there?
Um, it's kind of interesting because like I feel like a lot of bands do think that like that stuff is the move, and for a lot of bands it is.
Mhm.
But for us, it's just really not something that we're interested in. Not quite yet, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. To play like bigger festivals like that where you know that there's going to be like a lot of people and people interacting, walking by, there's a chance to like catch a whole audience that you've not yet been able to pull into your music yet. Requires the ability to like pay for like half of whatever the requirement of tickets is up front,
Yeah.
right? So like we might be doing okay as far as what we consider in
Yeah.
terms, but not exactly willing to put my money where my mouth is in that sense yet. I think once we get like a van
Yeah.
and a couple other things like prioritized, then things like
Yeah.
that start to make a little bit more sense. When you're like below a certain level,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure that taking those sort of risks always pays off and
Mhm.
makes sense.
So there's a little bit of a delay. Um Other than that, I like what you're saying. Because festivals aren't like the move right now. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
But what are like steps to take for you to grow your audience? Like, how do you feel like as a small local band, like things you need to go out and do to make that happen? Not like festival wise, but just where you need to be, where your music is listened to a good amount.
Um, Honestly, a huge part of like getting a good amount of listens is social interaction. So like places like TikTok and Instagram are great for that. Making reels that like tie back into your band or your band's personality or your music pays off in massive dividends from what we've noticed. And just being able to like connect with people one on one in that sort of sense, as well as like advertisements, promotions, playlisting, those sorts of things. I know a lot of people will listen to that and like be like, "Oh, that's so poser. Like you're gonna run ads for your music, or you're focusing on playlisting and blah blah blah." But I mean, all the bands that like everyone has seen get successful is because of successful marketing and PR. That's literally what it is. You could not like them, not like any other music, think that they suck or whatever, but if at the end of the day they're doing things that you're not and you wish that you were doing, that's the difference why. And that's bottom line.
Like you have to do stuff like that. Even like I fucking hate Spotify. I
Yeah.
fucking hate it. I like
Uh,
I still use Pandora, which is why I'm like, all right, I can't do this no more. I need to upgrade it because Pandora is just not. I mean, they play like the local music, but not like if you don't have a good view count like there
mhm.
yet, they're not gonna play you. And Spotify
Right.
does
They don't
do
shuffle
that.
you in as much.
Um, but the only thing Spotify doesn't do is they don't care. They don't care about the artist. They don't pay the artist as well as they should
Well,
comparatively to like YouTube.
there are other yeah, I was going to say there are other options like YouTube or Apple Music. YouTube and Apple Music are the two highest paying for artists.
Mhm.
It's still only fractions of a penny, but it's a lot larger a fraction
Yeah.
of a penny than Spotify is. Spotify is like point zero 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 zero
Yes.
point four of a penny for every like 400 streams or something like that.
I don't even like I just don't. I use like a company that like pushes it out for me, so I don't even have to have like I don't even need to go on my Spotify and like it's just I pay a company to do it for me. So I don't even have to worry about it. Like I don't even have an Apple product, but I'm on Apple. And even though I don't like it, I still understand the importance of things like that. I understand like a way to get my stuff out would be to put it on YouTube, get it on
Hmm.
Facebook, get it on TikTok, get it on Instagram. All of those things like give me a tiny bit of view count. Like more
Right.
people will see my stuff and sometimes you have to pay for it. You know, like I sorry, but like Facebook's got to make money too, you know. Facebook's like to be able to produce the stuff we need it to, we still
Hmm.
have to give them money. And that's the kind of like the sucky part of it. But like you
Yeah,
got to
right.
spend money if you want to make money. You got to spend money if you want your art out. Like I don't want to buy a $2,000 camera, but sometimes you have to perfect your craft. And like that's what a lot of bands are just like, I don't care. And I'm like, no, the way to do it is by doing it what is useful in today's society.
Right. You have to like not only have a budget behind like yes, your song sounding good is important. The artwork is maybe just as important to you depending on your views, but you know, promotion and advertising, it should be right up there with the quality of your music.
Mhm. Like even with merch, you can't just have like I mean, you got to start somewhere, right? I mean, you're starting somewhere,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like I wouldn't feel comfortable with someone taking like something of mine, like something I made that was like crappy. I would feel very uncomfortable. Like,
Hmm.
and I want people to say good things about my product. I want people to say good things about, like I started from Zoom, but then I realized Zoom it kind of just sucks. It doesn't give me what like StreamYard would. Like with
Right.
StreamYard, it helps me make reels, it helps with promotion. Even though I fucking hate AI, some AI helps. Like some helps, but also I I don't like it. I wish that we could do it ourselves. I wish it was easy for us to do it ourselves, but sometimes we don't have time for it. And like it's right there, especially with networking and getting the views and getting your music out. Like it's so fast. Yeah. It's a little bit delayed.
No, I know what you mean totally,
Yeah.
bro.
um, but it's a lot of people don't like they don't feel like it's necessary and like but it is. But also what is necessary is the live shows too. Like
Right.
Yeah, you could get TikTok famous, but are you able to play the instruments live? Like, are you able to do it like together as a band? Are you able to talk to people as a band? Like, these things are important. Like, having a band is a job. Having a podcast,
Right.
even though I don't make a lot of money from it, it's still a job, and you still have to perfect it in some way. Yeah.
Right. If you're gonna put something out there, make sure you're at least like putting your best foot forward at all times.
Yes. And with no takebacks, like what does that mean to you? Like,
Well, it's kind of come to mean like a lot of different things, I guess. Right now, I think the most solid message that it represents is just always moving forward and never staying still. You know what I mean? Like no going
mhm.
back, but it's just always looking forward to the next goal, next objective. If something didn't work out, forget about it, leave it behind, just keep going, keep going.
And don't take no shit, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
um so you're a fresh band, you're starting. What was something that you did recently that has kick started your, I guess, confidence to keep going?
um Well, yesterday we actually just filmed a brand new music video for a new song that'll be coming out this
Mhm.
summer. So that was very rewarding in a sense. Oh, last year we actually won Music Video of the Year at the Steamtown Music Awards. That was a really good achievement because
Yeah.
like it felt like, we were at least getting recognized for the hard work that we had put into that video. And I'm kind of hoping that we can repeat that success again this year. Would be sick.
Yes. Something like that too. Yeah, I feel like a good way to feel like you are doing good is hearing like a feedback.
Mhm.
Do you feel like your band gets a good feedback from people in the scene?
I think that we do. I haven't heard anyone say anything negative yet. I mean, we obviously get like the typical hate comments on social media and like just troll accounts, but it's like anytime we look, it's literally like faceless profiles or people with like nothing posted and all of their stuff is restricted and private and it's like, yo, I whatever. If you're just gonna troll with like zero credibility, just like it doesn't mean anything. So bye
Yeah.
bye. Um, I think for the most part we get positive feedback and the connections that we do make, like I enjoy them because they are so genuine. People really connect with the message that we try to put out there.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's what you want. Like, you don't want to always be known as a band that like loses their vocalist all the time. You don't want to be known as a
Right.
band that just can't, like, they just can't, no matter what. There's always drama, there's alcohol problems, there's someone doing bad things. Like, you can't be around things like that, even though like people, be doing some shit, things
Oh yeah.
happen. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, if you respect yourself and respect your image and respect other people out there, you should not have any problem. But when you do get big, you do have haters. So like,
True.
there's always people that will say, you're not doing what you need to do, your stuff's not really good, whatever, and you should take it as in like, yeah, you're right, my stuff isn't good, this always can be better,
Yeah.
always try to push yourself to get the better outcome, to get what you need. Like, just because someone doesn't like it, doesn't agree with it, doesn't necessarily mean you have to stop.
Right.
If it makes you happy, if it's what you want to do and makes other people happy, why does it matter?
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. I'm holding a lot of the conversation, so you are free to jump in there, say what you feel you need to talk about. Didn't you guys just record like a phone video, a reel? I swear it was you guys.
Uh, we record reels a lot of skits, a lot of
Okay.
reels.
Yes.
We did just do one where Reese got ollied over yesterday at the music
Oh,
video shoot that we put out today, promoting our show at the Lost Horizon in Syracuse,
mhm.
May 3rd, which is actually this Sunday.
Yes.
We'll be playing Rust and Ruin Festival with a lot of
Yes.
really talented artists. presented by our very own booking agent, Matt Carter. So shout
He's
out
gonna
Matt
love
Carter.
this.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
yeah.
like, oh yay.
I can't wait till he sees this.
I know, because he watches my videos. I love you, Matt. I really do. I'm trying to go to New York actually very soon. It's just my schedule's so because like I also like go to shows when I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing my interviews. Like I'm also trying to put more content out and get better as a photographer, because I'm
Mhm.
now just learning how to actually use a camera that can take really good photos.
Nice.
And it's able to help me with interviews, so I can actually interview bands on the go now,
Cool.
instead of doing like stuff like this. And I wake up every day and I'm like, no one's gonna like my shit. I should just not do it. No one likes it. It's been 4 years and I'm still pushing it, but like I'm still gonna fucking do it because I get,
Yo,
joy
yeah.
out of going to live shows and talking from people from other states. Because I love Richmond. I love Richmond, Virginia. I love the metal scene that's here, but there's
Yeah.
other metal scenes out there as well that are also trying to come into Richmond. They
Mhm.
want the same stuff. So like touring to different states is very important, and we want scenes that are open to different sounds in their area. We want scenes to be able to be like, hell yeah, a band from New York, fuck yeah.
Right.
We want like podcasters from like Virginia or photographers taking your photos and helping you guys out. Like it shouldn't just be oh, they're from New York, ew, we're not helping them. Like local scene is a local scene wherever you are because of social media now.
Right.
Like
Yeah, everyone is so
so
connected anymore. It's crazy the amount of people that like I speak to on a daily basis in different like group chats and different promotional chats from like just like the regional states like around us, you know what I mean? It seems like there's a lot of team building going on, and you can see like people like linking up and different connections being made and people sharing different connections, and that's always really neat.
I love it. There's not a lot of Virginia people that are jumping in these chats, so I'm trying to I want my scene to be more open and want to talk and be in more group chats and want to help other scenes and other bands do things. Some part of Richmond scene does it, but I
Hmm.
still feel like it's still a little bit delayed, and I feel like it's important to talk to other bands. Like I'm sorry, it's important to talk to another band in New York. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, your local scene matters, but if you're only in your local scene, you're not really going to go anywhere. Your local scene is very tiny.
Right,
Um,
you're gonna keep playing like the same small
yeah.
pond venues and just getting bigger in that small pond and not
Yeah,
really
like
like where are
eventually
you going
people
after that?
like eventually people be like, "Oh yeah, that's that podcast girl." And I'm like, yeah, I mean that's cool. Thank you. I'm that podcast girl. It does make me happy when I'm at a show and someone comes up to me and talks to me. I love that shit. Or when girls would be like, I seen you at like 3 other shows and you're such a badass bitch. That's fucking amazing. But again, it's only local. Like I wanna go higher. I wanna be bigger. I want people from other states and countries to be like, oh my god, dude, I wanna be just like her. She's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Right.
Um and having a following is important in this kind of work. Like you can't just put music out and not engage with people. Like you can't, like if someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, you're Tay," and I was like, "Get the fuck off me." Like that's rude as fuck. Like
Yeah.
you have to be nice to people. You have to respect other people. Like again with the group chats, like all of us just be joking and fucking around and not even like I'm like, okay, so there's promotion and then there's fuckery. There's promotion, there's fuckery. And I'm like, now I'm in 5 different group chats. So it's
They're never ending. I swear that they're never ending. And they're
every
all
time,
just
yes.
insane.
Every time I open it thinking it's gonna be like something like I'm like, oh, okay. I wish I had more time to like open the group chats and actually engage. I can only do it like an hour at a time sometimes.
Yeah.
Same thing with like creating like interviews. Like I also work a full-time job. So working a full-time
Right.
job while also having a business, sometimes I have
Oh,
to
dude, I get it.
I have to cut my phone off and mute my shit because I can't sit there and work and every 5 minutes I hear bzz, 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 bzz. Like there is thing like some people are able to do their hobbies without having like a job that has nothing to do with their hobbies, you know, like,
Right.
because I work a job, I make subs and coffee all day. Like I
Okay.
work at yeah, I work at a Wawa. Sorry, Wawa, don't be hearing like fuck.
Shout out
That
Wawa.
yeah, I gotta have a Wawa, you know. Um, but that is able to keep me, you know, going. It's able to pay for my lifestyle, my tickets, my gas in my car, my videos, my subscriptions. Like I don't make enough yet through my videos and photos to just, you know, do video work all day. Like I wish I could. Like I also don't like have the experience to do stuff like
Mhm.
that. So I have to keep like on my days off. Yeah, I want to fucking sleep and lay in bed and watch fucking, I don't know, something on Netflix, but I could be out there working or taking photos or
Right.
communicating or networking, and like having two personalities sucks sometimes because you're like, I have work Taylor and then I have, you know, Taysgreenlife. And it's just like,
A
how do
million different
you,
directions. How do you balance?
yes. Do you think it's easy? Like, do you think you struggle with it or
Uh, dang. You
yeah.
know, up until like, so the first year of taking this seriously, I would say that it was very easy. The
Mhm.
second we rolled into this year, I've been taking a lot of depression naps
Me too.
and just like anxiety
Yeah.
naps because I'm just like
Yeah.
so stressed out and anxious, and we're doing so much all the time that like finding
Mhm.
the balance between like work and life and like how do I make content, and now I'm a content creator on top of being a musician, and how do I
Yeah.
get back to writing my material, and what are all these other little side deals going on that nobody knows about
Yeah.
that are happening, and like how do I manage all these things in a certain order and keep them all in track
Mhm.
and keep up with them while maintaining, you know, friendships, personal relationships, and business relationships at the same time. It's just it's beyond difficult at times.
It is. Sometimes I just want to shit like doom scroll on Facebook. I don't want to like your band shit. I don't want to like I don't want to message you back about an interview. I just want to watch stupid videos. Like I'm
I
still a
feel
person,
that.
but yeah. But at the end of the day, you should always be in that, you know, like, oh, I'm fucking depressed and it's so
It's
bad.
tough.
I'm
It's
so
so
bad.
tough to turn it off. Like
Yes.
I I've been losing sleep lately because I've been like editing some reels and stuff like really late at night now. Just because like I'll get bored while I'm sitting there trying to like wind down to go to bed, and then I'm like
Yes.
sitting there editing, and then I wake back up and I'm like, no, this wasn't what I was trying to do. I just thought of work and I started working again, and now it's 1 in the morning, and what the fuck?
It's sucky because I will watch my interview. My interview will sound good to me by the time I upload it. And then when it uploads, I like there's something I need to start figuring out how to I don't know exactly what it is. It's something with my audios when I do like the live videos. So that's what I'm struggling with. So I will stay up until 4 a.m. working on that. And it drives me up the fucking wall. I literally will just be sitting in the corner, like rocking back and forth because I'm like, why can't I get my audio? And it's all a learning curve. Like there's still things that I don't know. Even though I use like an editing software that makes it a little bit easier, it's
Yeah.
still like a struggle. Like, and I also still have to message people. I have to come up like I used to come up with like interview questions. I used to
Hmm.
write all this shit down. I used to plan what I was gonna say. I used to be like very like on it, grind, do it this way. Now I've been more laid back because I put myself so much stress. Like I should be able to look at your stuff and listen to it and, you know, keep in mind I'm like, "Oh, yeah, this is this band. This is this band." But when you
Yep.
start talking to these like 50 bands, like I had to like double check a couple times to make sure this was the band that I'm supposed to be talking to, and it's so bad. Like and I get ads on my TV about calendars that will help me like fucking AI, fucking hate it.
Yeah.
AI now can like sync stuff you scheduled through your messages now
Oh
and
yeah,
put it in
yeah.
your calendar. And I'm like, it's so much easier to do that. But then I'm like, no, I need to learn how to do that because as an adult, you need to learn how to stick to your schedules. You need to like I also like sometimes schedule things too close together and then the day
Hmm.
comes and I'm like, I just want to be depressed. I want to be pets
Yo,
in my
I
head.
feel that.
Yeah. And or I have to be family Taylor. I have to hang out with my family. I have to like hang out with my friends because like I have a friend group and like we go to shows together and we hang out. But at the end of the day, I'm also a businesswoman. So like my friends are like, "Oh, Taylor, come hang out with us. Come to the bar with us. Come do this gothic thing with us." And I was like, "Bro, I'm driving 2 hours away to take pictures of a band." And they're like, but why? Why you do that? Just hang out with the, and I'm like, because I want to make money. I want I want to
Right,
follow my dreams. Like, and you have to be around people that want the same thing as you do as well. You can't just
right,
be hanging out with people that don't want to get motivated to be better, that don't want to like they don't want to do anything. They just want to just work a silly job that they hate. They don't want to do anything in their lives. They just want to sit at home like they don't want to read books. They don't want to listen to music. They don't want to go to live shows. They don't want to hang out with people. And that's a way you sink lower in your depression. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Isolating yourself is like one of the worst things that you can do at times.
like if you're, because I do a lot of self isolation, and I believe that some self isolation helps me be more artistic in
Right,
things.
of
Like,
course.
yeah, like forcing myself to stay away from people because I know like I need to focus on this is also important. But also, you know, being around people that are good for you. Like I
Right.
said, live shows. Like I go to live shows, not even 100 anymore. I used to. I used to go to shows a lot. Now it's probably like 10 to 20 a month. It's a lot. It's a lot. On my like every day off, I try to hit a show. Like any type of local show, any type of big show. I drove to Baltimore to see Bad Omens. I drove to New York, like New Jersey to see Face Yourself.
Nice.
I've traveled to see different music because different scenes do different things. Like New
Right.
Jersey scene is completely different than Virginia scene. Like
Oh yeah, for
Virginia
sure.
scene's cool, but like New Jersey scene be fucking wild. So does
New Jersey
Florida.
scene is
Like
wild. I love New
they
Jersey.
are.
Honestly, like any chance we get, we try to play down there because it's so crazy down there.
It is. And I would love to hit some of the shows in Florida, especially with hardcore being so big. And most of the bands that are big in hardcore are from Florida or Texas or like a lot of the southern, like the alternative. That's what I consider
Yeah,
myself.
the
Yeah.
alternative.
Yes. So I love the southern beat down, camo, like all that, but sometimes deathcore has, the bad apples in it.
Right, right. I got
So
you.
yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult to enjoy it. And that's why I like jumping back into post-hardcore. Post-hardcore is a little bit different, but then there's also, with like bands of my childhood that don't even have the same singer now, like
Yeah.
brand new issues,
Oh God, yeah.
Dance Gavin
Brand new.
Dance like 3 times. Um, so like bands from my youth have also been problematic too. So it really, I feel like people need to start saying shit, you know? Don't give a fuck. Start saying like, hey, that person's bad. Like, hey, we should not be around bad people anymore. But also there should be a right way to do it.
Right,
Like, cancel culture sucks, but at the end of the day, sometimes it helps. It helps when it's a really bad person, you know.
right.
I'm just going on a yapping fest over here.
Nah, dude, you're good. I'm letting you.
Yeah.
You're the host. I'm letting you host.
I know, but like this is about you too. No takebacks. So we talked about your influences. What is in store for you? Have we talked about that yet? Like what you guys'
Uh,
plan are? You said you have a music video, right? Or no, you have a show, the Rust and Ruin Fest that
yeah,
is coming
Rust and Ruin Fest May 3rd, which you can buy tickets
up.
to if you head to No Takebacks Instagram or TikTok. We have a link in our bio where you can buy all your tickets to all our events.
Mhm.
Um, we did just film a music video yesterday with a bunch of our friends for a brand new song and like another video coming out. But we really can't give too many details on like the things that are coming up soon for us. The most we can say is like the most typical local band shit you could possibly think of. Big things coming. Stay tuned.
Yay! coming. Dude, it's so funny because I be doing the same stuff too, and I'm like,
We need like sad little screamers and like a little woo, like noisemaker thing, like when bands say big things coming now.
But like sometimes I believe that yes, sometimes you make deadlines for certain things, but certain things like happen too. Like I suck at doing this sometimes, but I set my videos to upload like while I'm not at home. So
Oh,
like
okay.
I have everything like set up. And sometimes my computer's like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. Or it'll post the video and the sound's off. And I'm like, the sound wasn't off when I posted you. So
Right.
I need a better way to start like uploading my stuff. Like there's other companies that I need to start looking at, like, because I pay a lot of money for editing software and it sometimes delays me. And a lot of the time artists like me struggle to find like affordable, like Adobe is one of those companies. Like they fucking
Oh,
suck.
yo, it's so expensive sometimes.
I pay for like 4 different things when it could just be one fucking payment. Like it makes no sense. And like it makes me not want to use it. The same thing when we were talking about Spotify. Like why
Mm,
would I pay that amount if you're not going to give a fuck what I have to say? And
right.
like companies that are supposed to be easy for artists make it extremely hard
No,
to
because
do it
well,
sometimes.
they like know they have the market cornered. You know what I mean? Like Spotify, like I can't. We're so like outspoken about being like fuck ICE in our bands and like fuck Donald Trump. But like we take a lot of shit for like the fact that like we have music on Spotify and are outspoken about those things. But like, yo, real quick, for anyone watching this that feels any sort of way about me promoting my music on there, did the industry standard for them basing what is cool and what's not for record labels all of a sudden change to something else that I'm unaware of? Oh no, it's still Spotify and Apple Music. That's crazy. Let me know when it switches. Thanks.
It's like cuz it's a monopoly of
They
like
they
you
they just
get
like own the market pretty much. I mean, it is almost a monopoly, but there's other companies in there, but they know that they're like the
yes.
main one.
Yes.
And they
Yes.
know that like very quickly they became the industry standard, which is wild because for a long time I feel like it was like iTunes, right? Like it was who was getting like the most
Yes.
downloads, who was selling the most music. Now it's who's getting the most streams.
It's like Spotify and I just don't the same thing with like Amazon. Like some of the Amazon company and then Live Nation, the Ticketmaster thing that just happened. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude, that's
And
wild. I can't even.
yeah, and as someone who goes to shows on a regular and does stuff like this, I completely fucking like am pissed off about it because the fact that I paid $140 for a Bad Omens ticket is fucking insane. Like I even for like I get it, but it was the fees. The
Oh,
fees are
the
what
fees
like
kill you every time. I like anytime
um
I buy concert tickets, it always just like eats the price
like
alive.
even the sleep token tickets, even though a lot of people are like sleep token thugs, those guys fucking sold out in like the pre-sale sold out in like 15 minutes. And then the next day they sold out in 15 minutes. I was like, that's insane. Like I literally was in the fight for my life trying to get those tickets.
That's
And
crazy.
I could not get them. And then as soon as they dropped, the price went up. Like and I was like, that's fucking insane. And then I mean, I get why like Ticketmaster was like, hey, make sure you only buy from Ticketmaster. Don't buy from the scammers. Like, I honestly believe that sometimes, I mean, some of them are fucking scammers, but
Oh yeah.
there are other companies that understand. Like, there are other companies that don't want to charge through the fucking roof for tickets
Right.
because
There's
they
like third
understand.
party sellers sometimes.
And some of them are legit. And like with Ticketmaster, they fucking charge through the fucking roof just to see like a show. Like I get it. You should pay your artist a good and fair amount. Yes. But at the end of the day, you're gonna lose that market because you want to pay $500 for a ticket. Like even like the Super Bowl is insane. Like Super Bowl price tickets are insane.
Well,
Like
there were cases where the up ticket price wasn't like the difference wasn't
yes,
going towards the artist. Live Nation was just keeping the
yes,
difference.
yeah. And like I feel like as people, like it kind of sucks because you know live music is the shit, and sometimes you just can't go to those. You shouldn't pay them that much for tickets like that. Like I don't
Oh, totally agree.
like you should put that much energy and time in the local music at that point because
Oh,
they need it
100%.
too. Yes, because Bad Omen started as a local band from Richmond. Like how'd they get so big? They started off really tiny. They started off shitty shows. They started off being made fun of by bands. They started off
Hmm.
having fucking fans find out where they fucking are and stalk them. Like,
Yo, band on band hate is like a real thing too. Let's just say that for a second. Bands pick on other bands
they
hardcore so
do.
bad. Like our homies that we're friends with on Instagram, Retrograde in New Jersey actually, made a reel the other day that was like, "Oh, you thought high school was bad. Wait until you join a band." And it's just like, "Oh shit."
I'm not even like in a band, but like I even can see some of the shit. And like it's the same thing with like photographers and other people that do it. I'm pretty chill. I'm chill about my business. It's gonna move as fast as I move, and I'm okay
Right.
with it. I enjoy doing what I do. Like, and I feel like as me, I'm not ready to be that big yet. You know, like there's
Hmm.
still room to grow. And having like these photographers that have like these really fucking expensive cameras and like not even letting me learn how to do it, not even letting me like try. Why? Like there is room for multiple photographers, there is room for multiple bands, there's room for multiple people in the same scene, and you
Yeah.
don't have to be the only person. And like help with another photographer. You see a photographer struggling, be like, hey, this is what I do, you know, like
Hmm.
help me out. Like I like because the scene can't do it without it, you know, like and hating someone because you think they're competition is like in some sense it is a competition, yes. But it shouldn't feel like that. You shouldn't feel like everyone make like treats you as a joke, you know, like
Right.
there is room to grow. And like you said, band on band drama, clickies, like yeah. And social media, I feel like social media has made it a little bit more too. Um
Uh, yes and no. I feel like the like social media hate comes from more like troll bot accounts that like people that just don't want to like the faceless accounts like I was talking about before.
yes,
Like we get
those.
people saying some wild shit sometimes and I'm just like, "Wow, that's yeah, go figure you said that on an account not attached to anything cuz I
You
wouldn't put that
know
with my name either."
you know who said the same things that it is a band that is also hated is fucking Trap.
Yeah, trap sucks. Yeah,
They
they've
fucking suck, dude.
they've said some wild things to the point where they're like can't they're like playing smaller shows than most local bands these days.
Like because he's a shitty dude, but like the fact that every time someone like comments or like says something, he blocks them. I have been blocked by Trapped, okay? I woke up one day and was like, you know what? I want to be blocked by Trapped. I was just like, because it's so fucking easy to irritate that man on social media because he doesn't understand social media.
Everyone
So
has the
like,
right to their own like safe space,
yes,
I fully
yes,
believe, but I think with him it's kind of a different circumstance.
yeah,
In in the sense that he's very inviting
yes,
for people to just like argue with him and then he doesn't wanna and it's like not about his music. Nobody's ever been like, "Oh, dude, your band fucking sucks." It's
yeah.
like,
They're just like
"Yo,
you
dude, your
suck.
political views suck. You suck
Yeah,
as a person. Your
yes.
band used to be good until we realized that you were a piece of shit." And like, bro, at least argue your point because nobody is sitting there just being like, "Oh, your band sucks," and commenting that over and over again because that
Yeah.
literally means nothing.
I actually liked some of the music. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I loved that era of music. That was
Yo,
some good shit.
Headstrong was fire back in the day,
Bro, it
but I
was
can't even
good.
listen to it now.
Nope. I actually, when I was getting blocked, I kept telling him that what he was doing was not very headstrong. And I started like putting my business logo into the chat because there was like 30 people arguing with him,
Yo.
and he was just arguing with every 30 person and like deleting comments and being like, you guys aren't real people, you're bots. And we're like, dude, we are real people. We are real people.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he's one of those, like, we should not be hating on him as much, but sometimes it's funny because, like, bro, we should matter. The voice of your fans should matter in some sense. And like you said, the bots, they're faceless, but like I wasn't faceless, you know?
Yeah,
like,
no, you're definitely a real person.
Yeah, and I think it's sometimes hard to tell on the internet sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
Because especially with AI, because I'll come up a video and I'm like, oh, that's a cool, and I'm like, oh fuck, it was AI. Fuck. But like you have to care what people say about you sometimes, even though it fucking sucks. Sometimes you have to, like, where the fuck did they hear that, like, I don't know any rumor about me. Like, if someone made like a weird rumor about you, you're like, what the fuck? Like, where'd they get that information?
I'm sure there's a few out there. I can't, I don't know if anyone says weird things about me that isn't necessarily true, though. That's the crazier part, because like, there's really not anything that's that insane that people would say.
Like, because you
like, I don't worry about anything like that. If you like to be genuine.
You're not a bad person. You don't want to sit there and be mean and treat people bad. You want to be that kind of person. You want to be a good person and you want to respect people. And to do that, you can't let, trolls win. You can't let fans who talk shit on you win. You can't let other photographers talk shit on you. Like, you have to be at that level where stuff like that doesn't matter. It matters a little bit in your head, but it should matter to the point of it's teaching you to do better. It's teaching you to keep pushing. It's teaching you to keep moving and not, stopping just because someone on the internet's like, you suck, like,
right.
I don't care that I suck. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Someone's going to like it,
It's like, my biggest thing is to use things like that as motivation.
Yep.
Like, because I've been very used to like people before in like old bands and like coming up in the music scene, people being very harsh towards me and saying things like that. And I think if you can turn your haters into like fans at the end of the day, which I've been able to do at times, like that's like your biggest win,
Yeah, I used to like beef with certain people, but then I understood. I was like, you know what? Instead of beefing with them and being upset that they don't like me, it is what it is. I'm still gonna respect them. Like, I'm gonna respect the other photographer. They're doing what they think is, they're doing what I'm trying to do. I can't just be like, oh, I don't fucking like them. Fuck them. Like, they're also doing the same space, and you can't just be like, fuck that person, fuck that person, fuck that person, fuck that person, because no one's gonna want to work with you. So like, you have to work with your haters sometimes. You have to smile. You have to be like,
yeah, sometimes you just you have to be able to like work together and overcome your differences for the betterment of like everyone total.
So you, what is that? Food Lion brand? Walmart brand?
I have no clue. Dollar store brand soda. I don't know. My girlfriend ran to the store earlier and grabbed a couple things because I was feeling lazy after work. And
we are gonna end soon, so I should have put that out.
I will. Normally, actually, Rockstar needs to sponsor me because I drink so many of these a day. I'm convinced my kidneys are gonna revolt soon.
I've been trying to get them to Blazing Susan's. I only use Blazing Susan products. They do a lot of hemp rolls and a lot of joints and cones, and like, I have a full fucking grinder, so I'm like, bro, I'm gonna smoke weed. So please help me out. But I do agree, like, stuff like that, you know, matters. And if it doesn't, then you shouldn't be doing this at all. Yeah.
Right.
Anything else? We're gonna go on. You
Nah.
nope, because you
Unless,
can't. You can't tell me, right? Because you can't tell
yeah,
me.
I can't tell you too much of what's going on here in the future of things.
All right. Well then we're gonna end it here. I enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah, and make sure you guys like, subscribe. Make sure you guys, you're on every platform, right?
We are on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, like literally every streaming platform there is. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Everywhere.
We post some very funny reels. Music everywhere, music videos on YouTube. Yeah, we're literally everywhere. Follow us, subscribe, listen, support. Also, give Taylor a follow, listen to her podcast. She does a wonderful job.
Thank you.
And yeah, no take backs.
All right. Yeah, no take backs.